We come to you north of the border from Toronto, Ontario. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Raptors are Canada's team. Only fitting. Toronto's the fourth largest city in North America.
Ed, all that sounds great, but I'll tell you what, I love everything about T-Dot. The food, the music, the culture, the people, the energy of the city. It's off the charts. Every NBA player wants to come through the six.
No one really cares if it's cold because inside these walls, it's always revved up. The opening tip is won by the Rockets. Westbrook to Capella. Nice pass to get things going.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Pascal Siakam. And a nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Capella. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Lets it fly from long range. Westbrook across the timeline. 2-point advantage. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 for 2. That's what you want. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook into the front court. Lead is 2. Easy path to the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Houston with the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Marc Gasol sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Harden. Oh, Russell Westbrook looking good. 4 for 5. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Harden in possession. The score 10-8. The rebounds corralled by the Raptors. Lowry. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Westbrook to Harden. Here comes the screen. Pascal Siakam sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
It's Rockets ball to Westbrook. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Lowry. And count the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Marc Gasol able to recover with the block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Westbrook with the basketball. 14-13 our score. It's a one-point game. Can't connect. Oh, and a putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. It's Russ at the controls. Screen coming. Probing the defense. Marc Gasol tips it. That's his third block this evening.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Westbrook with it. Down 3. Dario Saric with the block. Fourth this contest. Ball's controlled by the Raptors.
Blocking so many shots. Only
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Can't miss those. The follow won't go either. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Dario Saric rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Now shooting 45%.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Toronto has the basketball. It's a big finish. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Westbrook into the front court. Down 5. It's no good. Great defense. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
And count the basket inside.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. That misses with a second to go. 1 quarter down. The Raptors have the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Toronto with the basketball. And scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Westbrook across the timeline. His team down 9. Down to 5 on the 24. It's Westbrook. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. To Gasol. Russell Westbrook pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. And that one is out. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Calls out a Lowry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Houston takes over. James Harden. He's now 4 for 6.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Watch my guy right here, right here.
So Lowry. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Count the bucket for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
I got ball.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Harden. Surveys the floor. Harden to Westbrook. Here comes the screen. It's Westbrook. Rebound Saric. To Gasol. Marc Gasol. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Westbrook. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Buries the wide-open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Westbrook's shot won't go on the drive.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. That misses with 3 seconds left. And a putback slam. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Raptors absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors. The Rockets may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Blocks.
The Toronto Raptors came to play today, and the opposition knows it. All these blocks are more than just rejections. They're statements.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2.
Fellas,
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
I'm here. I'm outside. Oh, yeah.
And the basket good at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rockets in control of the basketball.
Watch the screen.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. For 3, tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
You don't want it.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To Capella. Over to the right side. Short jumper stays out. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys hold a commanding lead. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Shot from the lane won't go. So Lowry. Gasol. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Down low, Crowder. Can't connect from inside.
I got blocked. I got blocked.
Okay, reset it.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Westbrook to Harden. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go. Lowry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Lowry matched up with Harden. Well done, Kyle Lowry. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Westbrook. Harden. Down low, Crowder. Marc Gasol. Huge block. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball. Especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Crack on. Trap. Keep hit.
Ah, the monster stuff.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Here we go. We got him.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Harden in possession. Down a bundle.
Screen coming, screen coming.
Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air. Incredible. 6 tonight from long range. He's got it for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Westbrook with the basketball. His guys down big. To Harden. And he'll head to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
James Harden, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Misses the first. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Sean Livingston. And counted at the rim.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Marc Gasol swats it. Make that 7.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Russ at the controls. To P.J. Tucker. The rebound comes down to Toronto. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Westbrook with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Gets it in the left corner. Harden to Westbrook. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
I got him. Here we go.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's James Harden once again. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Sean Livingston. Gasol, good for 2. Great footwork once again.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here we go. Here we go.
Harden buries it.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Stuffs it down with authority. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball. To Harden. Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
No good. Defense catching a break there. To Lowry.
I got him. Here we go.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Watch that cutter.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3 to Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Marc Gasol.
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Harden. Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's the Raptors with the basketball.
I'm on D.
To Lowry. To Gasol. Down low. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Down the lane to lay it in.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lowry against Westbrook.
Keep him hit.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Westbrook. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Short jumper misses. Cashes in for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Harden to Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Harden to Westbrook. Fires the 3. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
And now Houston has the basketball. Westbrook to Harden. It was right there.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
20-footer at the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors could not have been more dominant in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The Rockets seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of